I really am not. I'm not clear. We have a big sell-off this morning in gold. When I came in, it was down 35, and it proceeded to go lower. Sort of a risk-on trade, perhaps. At gold down, perhaps it was a dollar sell-off, and the market rallied. Perhaps some sentiment over the German vote this morning. Perhaps we were just oversold. We sort of hit a bit of a double bottom in the last couple of days on the S&P, on the futures, and then again it could have been a short cover in anticipation of not knowing what the President of the United States will say tomorrow. It seems that we are in dire straits world over, and perhaps Mr. Obama will have to say something that will infer desperate measures to create jobs, whether they will be a QE3, and then so that people who are short the market, because in fact the short position in the S&P has increased over 50% over the last 3 weeks. So there were a lot of people who were in the money, and perhaps some of those decided to take their profits off the table and cover their shorts in anticipation of what may happen tomorrow. So there's just a lot going on. I do not see anything that significantly different today from yesterday. Yesterday we opened down big over the problems in Europe over the weekend. The Deutsche Bank statement that was the most significant, in my opinion, that that if they were to book the Greek debt to the banks in Europe, that most of the European banks would fail. And that sent the market spiraling over the weekend. We opened down 200, we went down 300, and then rallied back once Europe closed. So I'm confused by this market. Down 300 one day, up 300 one day. There's so many people playing, there's so many hedges into the market, a lot of short positions, and a lot of fear. So you had the beige book come out at 2 o'clock, and the interpretation of that was that we may be heading towards QE3, quantitative easing, more money into the marketplace. What will $400 billion do to try and create jobs? And the market proceeded to rally. We had no volume today. We were very light midday. It picked up at the end of the day, and in our market, when you have light volume and you're drifting up, you sort of have a melt up, and you never short a sort of lackluster market. That's a known fact on Wall Street. And when you're drifting up and volume is light, don't short in that market because it can just drift. So we'll see. Tomorrow's a big day, and Friday will be bigger.
Friday will be
And Friday will be bigger.
Oh. So we better put on the safety belt on Friday.
We will put on our crash helmets for tomorrow, and I wish you all the best.